opening ceremony of the Asia Youth International Model United Nations Virtual Conference.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the opening ceremony of the Asia Youth International Model United Nations Virtual Conference. Asia Youth International Model United Nations Virtual Conference is the 5th edition of the Asia Youth International AMUN, and this conference, organized and supported by International Global Network, the platform that focuses on youth capacity development. In this edition, our green team is renewing the primacy of internationalism in global instability.
This event starting from today, 6 November to 8 November 2020.
And during the opening ceremony, we would like to remind you to kindly turn on your camera and mute your audio.
Now, we are going to say to all delegates.
So hello delegates from India, please raise your hand.
Hello India.
Hello India. And also,
I want to see your best smile delegate from Philippines.
woo!
Please raise your hand. Hello.
Hello. And also, please raise your hand delegates from South Africa.
Another smile that we want to see tonight, the delegate from Indonesia. Please raise your hand.
Hello Indonesia. And also, hello to all delegates that we cannot mention your country one by one. But we do really hope that you will always be in good condition, stay safe, and good luck for this conference.
And it's also such an honor for us to be here tonight and lead this prestigious conference. The first one Best Model United Nations, attended by more than 1,000 delegates from 51 countries around the world and connected to 12 councils.
Wow, that's a huge number. That's amazing, and I can feel your excitement for this conference. And so, before the beginning of the whole session of the opening ceremony, let us introduce ourselves as a master of ceremony. My name is Octaviani with my partner.
And I am Joko Ranatama, and we will accompany you to the opening ceremony of Asia Youth International Model United Nations Special Conference tonight.
Alright, first of all, let's thank to God who has given us His mercy and blessings so we can attend this program without any problems, even though we are still in this pandemic situation. And we should be confident to fight this with our creativity.
Honorable speakers for the Grand Symposium of Asia Youth International Model United Nations Special Conference, Mr. Miftah, Farhan, and Mr. Jani. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
And here are the series of activities of the opening ceremony of the Asia Youth International Model United Nations Virtual Conference. Opening remarks by the Secretary General.
Welcoming speech by Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy of the Republic of Indonesia.
International Grand Symposium with 2 inspiring speakers.
Special speech from Ms. Afifalina Sari as Indonesian politician and businesswoman.
We also have introduction to our councils and board of directors.
And the general information about the conference.
To begin the first agenda, we would like to invite Ms. Yoke Andini as the Secretary General of the Asia Youth International Model United Nations to deliver her remarks. And to Ms. Yoke Andini, you may have the floor. Wow, really meaningful message from Ms. Yoke Andini. We hope at the next conference she can be with us here on the same stage. Yes.
It's time for us tonight to invite our speakers, Mr. Miftah, Farhan, and Mr. Jani.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Miftah and Mr. Ricky. How are you tonight?
Yeah, I think everyone is excited to hear their speech. And are you ready to start this grand symposium with the speakers?
We are also excited. and so on fire to start this International Grand Symposium. Before we begin, we would like to inform you all delegates that during this International Grand Symposium, you can ask the speakers by using the chat box feature on Zoom, and we will read your questions after all the speech has done.
And please kindly write your question on the chat box with your name, nationality, console, and to whom your question is going to.
Don't forget that.
Yes. And then we will choose the best question to be answered by the speakers. And to begin the Grand Symposium tonight, all the speakers will discuss about the role of youth as a future leader in global instability. So we would like to invite the first speakers, Mr. Miftah as the founder and CEO of Sugitacita.id, and to Mr. Miftah, you may have the floor. Yes, thank you so much for Mr. Miftah for your inspirational speech. And one thing that I remember is this conference should be your best moments to make friends and try to win. Do you agree with me?
Yes, we don't forget about our vision and mission to join this event and the conference.
Yes, of course.
Yes. And dear beloved delegate, now we move to the next speaker. We would like to invite the next speaker, Mr. Ujani, as diplomat for Directorate of Asian External Cooperation at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia. To deliver a speech to Mr. Ujani, this stage is yours. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Ujani, for your inspirational speech tonight. We hope that knowledge that you spoke for us will be one of the guidelines to set our future. Once again, we also want to say thank you so much for your incredible presentation, Mr. Miftah and Mr. Rifki. Now, we have a question and answer session, and we already choose the best question tonight.
Okay, thank you so much to the speakers, and we have special video from our speaker to you. Our beloved delegate, Mr. Miftah, opens for e-learning class with International Global Network for those of you who are really interested in Model United Nations. In his class, he will teach you how to be an expert in Model United Nations. And here you go. Wow, give a big applause for our speakers tonight, Mr. Miftah and Mr. Rifki. Thank you so much for your research, your knowledge, your studying, and also your motivations tonight. So, let's continue to the next video.
By the way, Asia International Model United Nations Virtual Conference in this special editions, we are supported by many platforms that are Lipton 6,
Merdeka,
MNC Global,
and Bank Indonesia.
So they are beloved delegates. The next agenda, there will be an introduction of Board of Secretary and Board of Directors of AJU International Model United Nations Special Conference. And this session will be led by the Secretary General of AJU International Model United Nations, Ms. Yoke.
And to Ms. Yoke, you may have the floor. Thank you so much to Ms. Yoke as the General Secretary of ASEAN International Aimon Virtual Conference. So, Yoko?
Yeah, what's next?
I'm so excited, but actually, this is gonna be the last thing that we have to share tonight.
Tell us, Farhan.
So, before we close the opening ceremony, please do pay attention to some information that we are going to inform you tonight.
So, we're going to read the technical information right now for AJU International IMU and Virtual Conference technical information.
For the Geo meeting applications,
Number 1, don't forget to install your meeting application on your laptop, personal computer, or smartphone.
Number 2, the technical information about how to join the meeting have been mentioned on your guidebook.
Number 3, there will be 12 meeting rooms with 12 different links for each council. You are not allowed to search the link to another delegates from other council.
And then, for the username and virtual background, number 1, please use the username format given by the committee during the committee session.
Number 2, you are required to use the official virtual background provided by the committee during the committee session.
And number 3, the link to access the virtual background has been mentioned on your guidebook.
And 4, the technical instruction about how to change your name and virtual background has been mentioned on your guidebook.
Okay, that's all from us. I think you have to read again the guidebook that committee has been given to you, so you won't miss anything about the committee session tomorrow.
That's true. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the end of the opening ceremony of Asia Youth International Model United Nations Virtual Conference on behalf of the House and the committee right now.
Once again, we would like to give our deepest appreciation to all you tonight for your kind support and appreciation and participation. So have a good day, good luck for tomorrow community session, and good evening and see